Are you frustrated because your visualizations never seem to work? Most people are, and it's not because you're bad at it. You've just been communicating with reality in the wrong way.
Most people think visualization just means seeing pictures in your head, but that's barely the surface. Visualization is actually the language your reality listens to, and most of us have been mumbling instead of speaking fluently. So to ask the real question, why is visualization so powerful? And why do so many people think that they're bad at it? Stick with it, because if you've ever said, I don't visualize well, this is going to flip that belief on its head. The first misunderstanding. A lot of people assume visualization equals visuals. But imagination doesn't care what senses you use. Some people see images, some people sense, some people hear, some people remember. All of that counts. Ask someone who thinks they have no imagination to describe a chicken. They'll say something along the lines of brownish feathers, 2 feet, wings, mostly walks, doesn't really fly, kind of clucks around. And notice, they can summon something to mind that isn't physically present. They may call it memory or recall, but if you see imagination as bringing something to mind that isn't physically present, memory counts. What matters isn't the format, it's the ability to bring something into the mind that isn't currently happening. That's the only foundation of visualization. Most people who think they can't visualize are like an island in the middle of the ocean, who assumes land doesn't exist anywhere else. You're only accessing your perspective and assuming things about others. If you're not in anyone else's head, you don't know how they experience it. It's not about semantics. It's just about the simple, innate ability to bring something to mind that isn't physically there, that isn't occurring in that moment. And when you use that definition as a way to empower your visualizations, you will see and connect with how you function best. Think of visualization more like contemplating form rather than literally seeing images. If you don't see images, swap the word see for imagination, knowing, say sensing or recall, memory, feeling. Your inner senses are valid. They're portals. Your imagination is ancient software. It doesn't matter if the output renders in visuals or in scent or in sound or in the gut. The second block is stress or pressure. Visualization becomes stressful for certain people. It's not just that they believe they can't do it. They're trying to use their imagination as a tool of control. When visualization becomes, I have to visualize perfectly so I can manifest perfectly, the nervous system tightens, the mind panics, and the imagination collapses in the overload. So instead, zoom out. Why visualization works. Imagine your life as a movie production. The part the audience sees, the scenes, the dialogue, the set, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Behind that, there's writers, directors, costume designers, lighting technicians, editors, assistants, sound engineers, set builders, and so on. An entire invisible crew orchestrating what the audience eventually experiences. Your life works the same way. You have a massive crew constantly available to you, helping the movie of your life come to fruition moment to moment. But are you summoning the best out of this crew? Are you communicating with clarity, speaking their language? Visualization, or whatever form of creating a knowing you use, is far more precise and clear because imagery is the universal language of creation. Think about it. If you, the director, told your crew in feedback, "I want it more plum," they'd have to guess. Did you mean the color, like purpley similar to the fruit? Did you mean that you want two objects closer together? But if you show them an image, there's instant clarity. This is the secret language to reality. When it comes to creation, visualization isn't about seeing. It's about transmitting information. Channelers call it a drop-in. Remote viewers call it target acquisition. Some call it inner sight. Athletes call it mental rehearsal. Science calls it image-based simulation. Different words, same mechanism. Telepathic experiences vary in detail from person to person, but always have a sense of seeing the whole image or reality at once. A kind of drop-in. Visualization communicates in a language reality doesn't need to translate. So here's a fun way to play with this. Imagine your crew as an interdimensional being, as interdimensional beings obsessed with helping you, like cosmic production designers watching Earth as a reality show that they're deeply invested in. If you say, "I don't want sickness," your crew doesn't hear the words, just the cultivated focus. The focus is the image and the feeling of sickness that comes to mind. The bed, the fatigue, the symptoms. And assume, "Oh, I guess that's what we're building. Got it." But if you send the image of vitality, clarity, breath, movement, appetite, warmth, health, they get that image instantly. It becomes a game of telepathic clarity. So the next time you hear the word visualization, don't shrink from it or compare yourself to how you might imagine other people do it. Just ask, through which doorway does your imagination travel? For some, it arrives as images, for others, memory. For others, still, it appears audibly, or even as a quiet knowing that simply is. You're just trying to engage as many emotions and senses as you can to create an entire picture of something, to create an entire knowing. All of these are the inner senses of creation. All of these are the original technologies of the mind, and none of them were ever separate from you. Visualization is not about forcing pictures. It's about returning to the ancient language of cosmic creation you're already fluent in. So experiment. Choose something small. Hold it in your inner sight, however that sight appears to you. Send it out like a transmission. Send your crew a clear transmission. Let reality rearrange itself around that signal. There is nothing more magical than discovering that the world answers back. And there is nothing more intimate than realizing it was always listening to you all along. And here's where the magic really gets interesting. Once you begin to speak in that language again, something responds. The world becomes interactive. Inner cues turn into outer synchronicities. And you begin to realize that your imagination is not a place you escape into. It's where you are constantly, where all that you create, even the most mundane, comes from. If you want to experience this directly, not just as a concept, but as a felt reality, try the aligned visualization called the universe within. It is a visualization that takes you deep into your inner world and shows you how that world shapes the external one as you walk through every day. It's not about forcing outcomes. It's about remembering the architecture of creation that's already operating inside you. You can explore the universe within at Aligned, where the link is below. Try it, not as a technique, but as an initiation, because there's nothing more mystical than discovering the cosmos already inside you, and nothing more practical than learning how to use it.